In this module, we're going to look at a whole bunch of different attack techniques. We're going to get into quite a bit of detail, looking at precisely how these attacks work. And we're also going to cover a lot of breadth as well. There are many different styles of DOS attack that exploit various different weaknesses. This is going to be a big module. We're going to cover a lot. So let's jump right into it and start by looking at the overview. As I just mentioned, there are many different styles of DOS attack. We're going to see a range of different approaches that target different levels in the network stack, attack different weaknesses in the application and the underlying infrastructure, and are sourced in very different ways by attackers, very often by routing through other services such as botnets or peer-to-peer networks. We will see a lot of different exploits across different protocols, lots of different acronyms, TCP, UDP, ICMP, NTP. We're going to cover a whole bunch of different ones. All of these have inherent weaknesses in them which appeal to an adversary wanting to mount a denial of service attack. So we're going to look at what it is about each one of these different protocols that makes them so appealing to adversaries. We're also going to look at just how creative these adversaries can get. We're not just going to look at these different protocols and attack styles. We're going to look at industry precedents of where they've tied them together with various other services or attack styles, such as a man-in-the-middle attack, to increase the effectiveness of the denial of service attack. In some cases, where attackers have been particularly creative, we've seen these DOS attacks become very time-consuming to fight. In fact, we'll look at one towards the end of this module against a very large online web asset that you're probably familiar with that went on for days and days. And this goes back to the point in the previous module as well about the impact of DOS. It can require a lot of resources just to try and keep services alive during the attack. So that's a very high-level overview of what we're going to cover. It is a big module, so let's jump into it right now, and we're going to start by looking at the OSI model of computer networking.